Want to see the most legit rare item in my Sea Monkey collection? Stay tuned.
I'm a sea monkey man, tricky and D-U-D-E.
Hey everybody, this is John the Sea Monkey Dude here, and today I wanted to talk about bobbleheads. How cool are these guys? I feel like Dwight Schrute from The Office. He loved bobbleheads. If you don't watch The Office, you're missing out. Excuse me, that's probably my favorite show. And there's lots of other good shows that I like, but I can keep watching that one over and over and over again, and I don't get sick of it. Anyways, we've got the full set now. I recently posted a picture of all these guys on Facebook and on Instagram. If you follow me on those platforms, you may have seen the picture within the past couple days. If not, hey, you're watching this video now, and we're going to talk about them. So, I don't remember the exact year, but over 20 years ago, or around 20 years ago, something like that, company Funko. You guys probably know Funko. They make the pop, vinyl figures that are really popular. They also make what they call wacky wobblers, which are bobbleheads like these. But yeah, roughly 20 years ago, they made this one. Mine has graffiti all over it. Our Elves on a Shelf, drew all over this guy a few years ago. And I sort of like him. He was sort of like the mascot for my channel for a while there. We call him Sketch now. But Funko called this one Shaky originally. You can see it says Sea Monkeys down here. But on the box, it said Shaky. So I guess that's his name, which is really cool. You can see he's pretty much a pink sea monkey with blue shorts. Similar to the sea monkey drawings that we're all used to. Now, when you look, and these things were mass produced. The original box was like a rectangular cardboard box, had the name Shaky on it. It was interesting packaging, not what we're used to from Funko Wacky Wobblers. Now, I don't know if that's because it came out before most of the Wacky Wobblers line. I'm not sure if it did or not, or if it was just really unique packaging. But then later it came in another packaging, which was more traditional to what we're used to seeing the Funko Wacky Wobblers. Say that 5 times fast. Funko Wacky Wobblers. So we had weird packaging and then normal Funko packaging, but the same toy inside there, obviously without all the tattoos and stuff on there. Now this one here, I'm not sure how this one was distributed. It's basically this same guy. You can see the mold's the same, but this one glows in the dark. Really, really cool. And you can see some of the coloring is a little bit different. The rock's a different color. His shorts are a different color. His little scales are green on there. His horns are green instead of the darker pink. But it's the same guy. And it glows in the dark really, really well. When we're done recording here, or right before we're done recording, I'll turn off the lights in the room, and maybe we'll be able to see how good it looks here in the dark. So hopefully they look really good for you guys. But this glow-in-the-dark Shaky, or Sea Monkeys Wacky Wobbler, they only made 200 of. Now, I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not positive how those were distributed. I know these other guys, which we'll get to in a second here, were distributed at San Diego Comic-Con in 2008. So I don't know if this was a similar thing or not. Now, these guys on their boxes, they had limited edition stickers on the box that tell you how many were made. This one didn't. It came in a regular old Funko Wacky Wobblers box. And I'll show you what those look like in a little bit here. But normal packaging. It looked cool, though, that's for sure. But yeah, 200 are made. That's not very many when it comes to collectibles. As were this guy, thousands and thousands were made. We probably don't even know an exact number. Funko probably does, but I doubt anyone else on the planet really knows exactly how many were made. But it's a mass-produced toy. No significant monetary value with this pink one here, but it looks really cool. If anyone wants one, let me know. I've got a bunch of them. And they are new in the box, not with Sharpie all over them like this one. But yeah, this one, 200 made, so I feel special to have this in my possession. I think that's really, really cool. I'm glad that I have one. I think it looks awesome. and I'm glad they've completed this whole set. Now with these ones, they're a little bit different. Now when you look at their body and what they're standing on, the rock down here, same as these. Obviously colors are a little bit different, but the head is different. If you're familiar with Funko's products, you know their mascot is a guy named Freddy Funko. And this is Freddy Funko's head on a sea monkey body. So you can see they call him Sea-Freddy. This one right here, this bluish green Sea-Freddy with yellow eyes and green hair and his nice crown. Freddy's always wearing a crown. This one, like I said, was given out at San Diego Comic-Con in 2008. And only 144 of these were made. Again, that's not very many. This one was 200. This one was 144, so a little bit less. I'm not sure if it was a raffle, how they gave these out, if they were being sold. I've seen Funko do other things like this, and a lot of times it's a raffle for people that are in their fan club and stuff like that. They come by their booth, and if you win, you get the prize. I'm not positive if that's how it's done, but I know they do stuff like that currently. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's how it was done. But again, 144 made. I'm so happy to have this in my collection because it is so limited. You know, a lot of times on this channel and on some of the other Sea Monkey channels that are popular out there too, we talk about rare Sea Monkey tanks that are older. And we say it's rare because we don't see them on the collector's market very often. But in all honesty, we don't know exactly how many were made. You know, we talk about the space shuttle being rare, robo diver, stuff like that. Well, I'm pretty sure like thousands of those were made. You know, I don't know exactly how many thousand, you know, but a lot of them. And they're just rare because people didn't hold on to them. It wasn't made to be a collector's item. It was made to be a toy that you literally get wet and grow pets in. And if you're lucky, grows algae and looks nasty after a while. And I think a lot of people just tossed them after a while. Kids grow up, parents throw the stuff away, and that's why it's rare now. But we don't know how many were made. These things, aside from this pink guy, we know how many all were made. Here, glow-in-the-dark, shaky, 200. Sea-Freddy, 144. And we know that these weren't sold via regular channels, at least not these ones. These are given away at not Motor City Comic Con. That's the one I go to here in Detroit. San Diego Comic Con, the really big one. You know, it's given away at San Diego Comic Con in 2008. You know, it's almost 20 years ago now. Really cool. Now, if you look on the right here, this Sea-Freddy, this white one, he glows in the dark, just like this guy. And super, super limited. And I think I can say this is probably the most rare piece in my Sea Monkey collection now. Not just because we don't see them come up for sale very often, but we know how many were made. Unlike some of the other tanks, you know, like the Robo Diver or that Orange Moon Mini World that I've got. I've only seen that for sale a couple times, but I know they must have made tons of them. It was a regular toy for kids, right? This thing, though, guess how many were made? 24. 24. That's not very many. That's not even one for every state in the United States. Not even one for half the states in the United States. 24 of these things. And I was able to snag this last week, and I absolutely love it. I've been looking for it for a few years now. I want to give a big shout out to the guys over at $7 a Pop. It's a Funko Pop reseller website, and they have Funko Pop starting at $7. Starting at $7, right? So, I did not pay $7 for this. I wish I did. That would have been really, really nice. No, I paid a lot more than $7 for it. But the way I got this, actually, one of the guys that works over at $7 a Pop saw one of my previous videos on these Sea Monkey bobbleheads where I had those three and I didn't have this one. And I said, oh, I need that one. If anyone's got it and you want to get rid of it, let me know. Well, I'm glad I said that because they sent me an email and said, hey, I've got that bobblehead that you need. And we worked out a fair price, and it was not $7, but we worked out a price that I thought was fair and they thought was fair. And guess what? I've got this guy now. So I'm very, very blessed and thankful for people that watch my videos and let me know when they've got cool stuff that I can add into my collection. I don't know anyone else that has this. If you have this guy, let me know. Or if you have any of the other ones, let me know too. I know a lot of people that have this one, and I know a few people that have this one, and I know at least one other person that has this one. I don't know anybody that's got this one. There's 23 more of them out there, and I don't know where they're at. I hope that they're in the homes of collectors. If it's a Sea Monkey collector, I haven't seen it in their collection, but they're probably in the homes of Funko collectors. I sure hope so. I hope they're not in the garbage dump somewhere. That would be really sad. But yeah, there's 23 more of them out there, and I don't know where a single one of them is at. So if you've got one, let me know. I'd love to see that in somebody's collection. Whether you're a Funko collector, a bobblehead collector, a Sea Monkey collector, whatever you are, I really hope it's in the collection of someone that's going to appreciate it. Here, let's turn off the lights and see how these look. Be back in 1 second. All right, we turned the lights off. The only light that's still on is that aquarium behind there, so it's sort of hard to see how much this guy is glowing. We can move him, I guess. But look at glowing Sea-Freddy there. He looks pretty sweet. Let's move our glowing sea monkey over here. There you go. Now you can see him a little bit better. I'll move my phone here. These guys glow pretty well. I think the light was shining on the Sea-Freddy a little bit better than on the Sea Monkey. But I've seen these guys glowing. They look really cool. I think these are awesome. Here, I'll turn the lights on, then we'll finish up this video. And we are back. So those guys glow pretty well. Hopefully you guys like them. I mentioned that I've got extras of these guys right here, of the pink shaky. They're available on my website, which is just seamonkeydude.com. If you're interested in one, shoot me an email and I'll hook you up with that. Also though, I want to show you guys, take a look. I've got an extra one of these guys too. That's that glowing sea monkey. So he's pretty cool. And this again is the regular wacky wobbler packaging. So the pink one came in packaging like this, and it came in weird packaging that was very, very different. Mine that I have available for sale or for trade are in the weird packaging. They don't look like this. All right, and guess what? I got one other duplicate too. Can you believe this? I've got another Sea-Freddy. So there's 144 of them total, and 2 of them are on my desk right now. So, story with this is, that one back there, I've had it for like a year or so. This one, when the guy contacted me about this glowing Sea-Freddy, he also had this, so I snagged that in the same deal. I don't need 2 of them though, but I know I've got an audience of Sea Monkey collectors, and someone might like to add either one of these into their collection, or, you know, the pink one too. If you like it, if you want it, let me know, and I'll make sure we get these sent out to you. So thank you for watching, you guys. I hope you have a great evening, or whatever time of day it is where you're at and when you're watching this. Don't forget to follow me on all the other social channels. I'm very active on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm trying to be more active on TikTok. Working on that. But I've got content on there too. If you like that platform, make sure to check it out. Don't forget to comment and say hi. Let me know which wacky wobblers you have in your collection already. Do you have 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these? Any of these at all? I'd love to see yours. I'd love to hear where you got them and when you got them. I think they're really, really cool. As you guys know, I think there's 2 aspects to this hobby. One is collecting all the fun stuff like this, and the second part is raising the pets like we've got back here. You can see in my executive suite back here, lots of sea monkeys. So let me know in the comments too, what part of the hobby are you into? Are you into collecting the stuff or raising the pets, or both? I'd love to hear about it. Thanks again, you guys. Talk to you later. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
We doing big shrimping in the deep blue sea. I'm a sea monkey man, shrimp G and D-U-D.